Tonight, I invite you to the magical world of stopping. To stop is to consciously pause and arrive in the present moment. So let's try this out. Those of you online, you can join us too. I challenge you to listen to one sound of the bell without having any thoughts. Just breathe and enjoy the present moment. Are you ready? One sound of the bell, no thoughts. You get punished if you had any thoughts. So for many of us, this is quite difficult. Our minds are constantly going, thinking about something in the past or something about the future. We have busy minds along with busy lives. Most of us in modern urban society, like Tokyo, live in a busyness culture. Yeah, you know what I mean. A culture that values speed and the ability to go nonstop. We associate this with progress and accomplishment. Busy activity for some of us is an unquestionable good and even a necessity. Something that shocked me after the great Tohoku earthquake of 2011 that paralyzed East Japan and set off a nuclear meltdown were stories of Japanese businessmen who walked for hours in order to get to work to maintain business as usual. It's as if our motto is, can't stop, keep going. How long did it take you before you went back to your business as usual after March 11th? For many of us, stopping is not an option. Time is money, and we never have enough time or money. So we keep on going. It reminds me of a song. 24時間戦えますか、ビジネスマン. Japanese businessman, can you fight for 24 hours? In our busy culture, stopping is a problem, or a weakness, or even a punishment. It's like that red light that gets in your way when you're in a hurry. When things stop, we feel How did that pause feel for you? I imagine some of you felt uncomfortable. When we're used to things constantly going, the absence of sound or movement can seem like something is wrong. Why did he stop? Did he forget his line? Sometimes I might forget my lines. Stopping becomes something that we try to get rid of. A short story. Back when I was living in California, I was learning the fine art of being busy. I was trying to stop the war in Iraq, abolish nuclear weapons, change the educational system, do my job, play soccer, go to events, and so on. I did the last one really bad. I was going to meetings every single day. I was like a meeting and email addict. And I would even dream of meetings and emails and then write them in the morning after I got up. I started to realize that I was always saying, I'm so busy. I'm so busy. But that seemed like a good thing. Being busy made me feel important, like I was accomplishing things, like I was needed. I felt like if I stopped, everything would start to fall apart. I realized one day that I was losing friends because I had no time for them. And after 2 years of being a busyness addict, I realized that I was physically, mentally, and spiritually sick. How can I be too busy for my family and friends? How was I going to make the world a better place if I had no time to take care of myself? So I realized that I needed to stop and take myself out of this environment. I did the most logical step, which was to quit my job and move to the forests of Costa Rica. Here I learned how to live consciously and slowly. I would focus my energy on a few simple tasks, such as carrying water to my house or chopping wood for cooking. I remember one day sitting on my favorite toilet, the 360-degree jungle view compost bucket. And I was feeling so alive. In that moment, I had nowhere to go, nothing to do, no longer in a hurry. I was feeling like this is where I want to be right now. Oh, I just missed that bathroom. It reminds me of a quote by Zen master Thich Nhat Hanh, who says, "Our appointment in life is here in the present moment. And the place of appointment is right here in this very place." So, moving from Costa Rica, now I'm back in Tokyo, the center of busyness culture. So how have I changed? I'm back to my old habits again. I'm going to university, starting up projects, going to events like TEDxTodai, and still trying to save the world and saying, I'm so busy. It's so easy to get sucked back into busy culture. But I brought back a little bit of wisdom from my time living in Costa Rica. Some practices that help me to stop and arrive in the present moment. And I want to share some of these practices with you. I have 2, in hope that they may benefit your lives. The first is itadakimasu, something most Japanese children learn to do before eating. Sometimes I see people go, itadakimasu, and then kind of just, maybe for ramen it's good. I used to do that too. And when I did that, I would forget to taste my food. I would put food in my mouth, and my consciousness was on the spoon, getting the next spoonful to put in my mouth. It was kind of like a machine action. I would be thinking about something in the past or planning something in the future. And my mouth was on autopilot chewing. Now, I stop, I put my hands together, and I breathe. Until I arrive in the present moment. Sometimes it takes 30 seconds, sometimes even a minute. When I do this, I really connect with the reality that I am alive in this moment, And that is truly amazing. This awareness and appreciation is perhaps the most flavorful ingredient in the eating experience. So I encourage you to try this out, to practice stopping 3 times a day at every meal. The second practice that I want to share with you is to take some time out of your day to stop and sit. Sit and do nothing. Just follow your breath going in and out. Let's try that right now. Breathing in and breathing out. And as you do that, you can start to tune into yourself and how your body is, how your mind is. It helps to do this with friends and family in a quiet space, or even with strangers in a noisy place. This is perhaps the first meditation flash mob in Tokyo, Harajuku, Tokyo, that we organized. The idea is to invite strangers to come and sit for 30 minutes and just enjoy the present moment in a public space. I got the idea from a youth meditation movement called Wake Up that has organized meditation flash mobs from London to Hong Kong. The message is that we can stop and be present at any moment, at any location. So whether it be at your home, or on the train, or on the streets of Harajuku, I encourage you to stop, sit, do nothing, and enjoy being alive. Thank you very much.